You guys have had a full week of practice, which includes some probably video work from Chicago. What have you guys changed from the last game going into this weekend against USA?
Well, we took a lot of penalties in our first game, so we're going to try to be more disciplined. We're still going to go out and have fun and just work on our defensive zone and still just work hard and come out with 2 wins this weekend.
First road trip of the year, you're traveling the same day you have a game. What's that like, trying to get loose? You're on the bus for a couple hours, going up to Ann Arbor. How do you guys get loose and get ready to play?
Well, we've all made long road trips before, so I think every guy does it a little differently, but it's definitely important to come out strong in the first period and just have your feet ready to go, so a good warm-up's going to be really key to winning those games.
A couple roster changes made past couple weeks, about on Monday, adding the goalie. You guys lost Dan Sankfile. How do you guys work on the new roster changes now and kind of incorporate the new guy into the system and then filling the spot left?
Well, Tibbet was a great guy, so new goalie, we needed one, so it's great. He's an older guy, so he knows what he's doing in this league, and it's unfortunate that Sankfile left, but some things had to happen, but he's a great guy, and he's going to do great in Chicago. You're
the new guy in town. It's a road trip coming up this weekend. What's it going to be like to go on the road with the guys and just kind of get to know them on a much better level than you've had the opportunity to since you got here?
Well, I think it's going to be a lot of fun and to get to know all the guys and kind of bond and just get to know each other a little bit and hopefully win some games.
For the Youngstown fans that'll watch this video and see you on the ice, what kind of skill sets do you bring the team here when you're in the pipes? You'll be able to play at a high level.
Well, I think I bring a lot of experience because I played in Lincoln last year, had a pretty good season, and I think it'll be a pretty good year again this year too, and it'll be good.
And then the toughest transition, getting moved from team to team can be tough. What's the toughest part about that when it comes to relocating and playing on a new team?
It's just tough you got to be focused and just keep focusing on hockey and don't worry about anything else but hockey and just run with it.
First road trip, obviously you guys are traveling the same day you have the game. What do you guys do differently on that kind of trip to get the guys loose off the bus and get ready to play a game that night?
Well, we stop about halfway up to eat, to get our pregame meal, and we take a little bit extra time and stretch and loosen up after we eat. And then also we've given ourselves a solid 5.5 hours to get there. So, we get there a little bit earlier too, so guys get a little bit extra time to warm up, stretch, and get those bus legs out.
You've had a full week of practice, probably most likely some video session from the Chicago game.
Yep.
What have you guys started doing differently? What have you guys focused on after being able to look at some game tape?
We kind of maybe slowed the tempo down a little bit this week and did a lot more structure, like 5-on-5 type stuff. The first 2 weeks, just trying to get guys in shape and get used to the speed and timing of the league. We did a lot of skill type drills with flow and timing and hard work battle type drills, and this week we kind of slowed it down and really focused on the areas that we thought that we needed to improve on the video. So we showed it on video and on ice and kind of designed our drills around those.
So focusing on those elements, Sioux City Fall Classic is just about a week away. Obviously a big event for the players, big event for the team. You get to see all the teams in the league compete before the season starts. What does this final tune-up against USA do for the team in terms of getting ready for that Fall Classic?
I think it helps the guys be more comfortable. I think the Fall Classic is the biggest scout event in North America, and it's a great opportunity for our guys to either make a good impression or, unfortunately, a bad impression. So hopefully these last 2 games, they'll have 3 games under their belts going in. They'll feel pretty comfortable and maybe have their feet wet a little bit more, so they won't be as nervous or stressed when they're at the Fall Classic, and they can drive with their best foot forward.
And then finally, for this weekend against USA, we had talked a little bit after the Chicago game. Penalties were obviously an issue, taking so many in that first game. But what are the things against the 2 games against USA that you guys are really trying to focus on this weekend?
We want to see our systematic play get a little bit better. We want to be better in our own zone, and the type of scoring opportunities that we give up is what we've really been focusing on this week. And like the energy, I want to continue to build off that. I like the physical play. I want to continue to build off that. Now it's just right now focusing on D zone and taking those unnecessary penalties away and Friday night's a big test. We got the 18 team, which will probably top to bottom be the most skilled team that we see all year when we play those guys. So it'll be a good test for our guys and our goaltender to see where we stack.